Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Great to be with you. Thanks for tuning in. And we're in the middle of the stream, so to speak, middle of the week. And, we have stuff on the menu for today. Not to confuse the world that we live in, 2 studies out trending in conflict with one another. Yeah. How do we make sense of it all? That's the question. I'll share that with you. And this is what often happens in science. You'll get conflicting findings. And there are sometimes explanations. Other times, you don't know what to make of it. But you have to try to figure it out because people are making decisions based on these studies. I'm making decisions every day about it. And it deals with vitamin D. One study, well, let me save that for you. And Stephen's here, Gary's here, and we still have a guest. Gary?
Yeah, Monica's here.
Harmonica?
Yeah, Monica's here. It's our intern.
It's our intern. She's doing pretty well?
She is. She's getting the system. She really is.
I see. She catches on pretty quick.
It's that Army training.
She doesn't have a mic.
Yeah.
There you go. Gary's going to give you... You were in the armed services?
Technically, I'm still in.
You're still in? Technically, what does that mean? You're AWOL?
Definitely not AWOL. You just go into a different status at a certain point. So I've got maybe another year or so.
Do you go down the highway here to the base?
Not exactly.
Not exactly.
There's different.
That's CENTCOM down there, right?
Right.
Central Command.
Something like that.
How many miles down the road is that? About 4 miles, 5 miles? Not that. Something like that. It's right down the road. Central Command is right there.
Maybe a little closer.
Uh-huh. Are you in the Army or the Marines? Which one are you in?
Army.
You're the Army.
Army.
You don't want to stay in?
At this point, there's other opportunities right now. So I'm glad I did get a chance to serve because that was what I really wanted to do.
Mm-hmm. Did you go to Iraq or any place like that?
No, I didn't get
sent over.
Nope. No, I volunteered and didn't get.
Wow.
It happens.
It does. Rarely, but it does happen. Well, thank you for your service.
Oh, you're welcome.
We appreciate it.
Well, not a problem.
Do me some service and see if you can get those vitamin D articles down the hall.
Mush,
Huskies. Yeah. Do you drink tea, Gary?
I drink tea every once in a while. I drink unsweet tea. Being from the South, everybody drinks sweet tea. I actually drink unsweet tea when I drink tea. And Lana came in here a minute ago, and she goes, "I told you," and she's dancing around. She goes, "I told you." Yeah, she saw the article. Yeah.
Stephen drinks tea, I think. Do you drink tea, Stephen? No, yes. Unsweetened. There's a nice little study out this morning dealing with tea drinkers and drinking tea. It's good. I'll share that with you. And they think it's a good idea. I do too.
I always think tea is more peaceful drinking than coffee. When I think of tea drinking, I think of, sitting around on a settee, sipping tea, having a little, a cube of sugar, maybe a lemon. If you don't have a lemon, you have your cream.
Been watching too many of those English movies.
I am a big fan of the BBC network, by the way.
Been watching too many of those English. They love tea. It's generally considered a healthy thing to do, and I believe that it is. Turns out that drinking tea could stave off cognitive decline. This is a new study that's out. As it turns out, tea is one of the more popular beverages that is consumed not only in our country, but around the world. Just to give you an insight into how much tea is consumed in the U.S., in 2015, when they collected the data, are you ready? 3.6 billion gallons of tea were consumed in the United States in 2015. Black tea was the favorite. I don't drink black tea.
Is that the Earl Grey stuff?
Well, that's a brand. I mean, there's black teas. There's
green tea, there's white tea, and there's black tea, and there's like regular tea. There's like 3 or 4 different kinds of tea.
There's more than that. There's more than that.
Really?
Google it. There's more. I mean, the possible health benefits have been touted for hundreds of years, if not thousands. And it's well documented. It's not just traditional use data or anecdotal. A recent.
Okay.
Go ahead.
3,000 varieties of tea.
Exactly. 3,000
And it's
varieties.
the most consumed beverage in the world after water.
Mm-hmm.
Black, green, oolong, white, and pure. P-U-E-R.
Mm-hmm. That's how many. Exactly. It's astounding. And one wonders how many of those have been studied for their medicinal properties. I don't know the answer to that. Green tea is very popular, in Asian culture, and it's made its way into our culture. This study, the one that I'm referring to, this recent study, is published in the American Journal of Public Health. And they found for example, they said a moderate tea intake, there was reduced the risk of cardiovascular events, in a word. I was trying to summarize it for you. Previous research has suggested that drinking tea can also benefit the brain. One study linked green tea consumption to a better memory. Now, I'm trying to think about what would be the mechanism of action here. Why would that be? This recent study that I'm referring to, a researcher by the name of Lee, he's in the Department of Psychological Medicine at National University in Singapore. They collected data from 957 Chinese adults, 55 and younger, and older. Between 2003 and 2005, they collected the information on the participants' tea consumption. how much tea they drank, frequency of the tea consumption, and what types they consumed. Every 2 years until 2010, these people in the study underwent standardized assessments, evaluated their cognitive function. The researchers identified, they said, 72 new cases of neurocognitive disorders among participants between 2006 and 2007. Up to 86% lower risk of cognitive decline for tea drinkers. Their kidneys are shot. No, that's not true. This is encouraging. Come back, I'll tell you more. And then vitamin D. 2 studies out, opposite findings. I'm confused. We'll be back.
It's no secret that as we age, our bodies go through a lot of changes. Most people believe aches and pains are an inevitable part of the aging process, but it doesn't have to be. You can do something about it. Collagen is the major component of connective tissue in the body and is the foundation of ligaments, tendons, cartilage, and bones. After age 25, natural collagen production typically slows at a rate of about 1.5% per year. Fast forward to age 50 and your body could be producing 35% less collagen, possibly resulting in weakened connective tissue and bones. Collagen Joint Complex by NeoCell is an all-natural, complete joint formula that contains collagen, glucosamine, chondroitin, and hyaluronic acid, which are the 4 key nutrients needed to support the health of our joints. To learn more about NeoCell's full line of joint support, beauty, and anti-aging products, visit neocell.com or visit your favorite local health food store nationwide.
Is getting a good night's sleep a challenge? Fortunately, there's a superior fast-acting sleep formula called Tranquil Sleep from Natural Factors. This non-habit-forming supplement contains a unique combination of melatonin, 5-HTP, and L-theanine, which works in harmony with your body's natural sleep hormones. Tranquil Sleep can help you fall asleep, stay asleep, sleep sounder, and wake up refreshed, all without feeling drowsy in the morning. The key benefit comes from increasing the time spent in the deeper stages of sleep. It's only in these deeper levels of sleep that we truly experience the rejuvenation, regeneration, and recuperation that sleep provides. Even if you think you get a good night's sleep, give Tranquil Sleep a try. You might be surprised with how much better you've slept by waking up with more energy and enthusiasm to start your day. Learn more at naturalfactors.com.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted Best Independent Chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Feeling tired after your meal? Occasional gas, bloating, or indigestion at inopportune times? You may have an enzyme deficiency. Did you know that many common digestive discomforts can be caused by poor digestion? When food isn't completely digested, it begins to ferment in the digestive tract, which may cause uncomfortable symptoms. Digest Gold, America's #1 selling enzyme product, offers unparalleled support for your digestive needs. It contains exclusive blends of enzymes optimized to be 3 times stronger and work more than 6 times faster than other leading digestive supplements. With just 1 capsule per meal, Digest Gold offers support to break down carbohydrates, fats, fiber, and protein. Enzymedica products are all natural, vegetarian, contain absolutely no fillers, and are vegan and kosher when possible. You'll find Digest Gold and other Enzymedica products at fine health food stores near you. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Alga Life, Algae for Life, CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. NeoCell, the true science of collagen. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Drinking tea, good idea, apparently. This study is just one of many that underscores the importance of this particular beverage and its contribution to health. I know many of you that listen and watch this show drink tea. I drink tea all the time, and there's some in my porcelain Starbucks cup. Turns out that in this new study, it helps stave off cognitive decline. It's all good. They found that up to 80, and I'm quoting them, up to 86% lower risk of cognitive decline for tea drinkers. Compared with adults who rarely drink tea, those in the study who consume tea on a regular basis were found to have a 50% lower risk of cognitive decline. They said further, among adults who possessed the APOE4 gene, that gene is associated with an increased risk of Alzheimer's, those who drank tea regularly were found to be at 86% lower risk of cognitive decline. That's where that statistic came from. So if you have the gene for Alzheimer's, you want to drink tea. Now, in this study, what they did is they controlled for variables that would confound the results, including the presence of other medical conditions, their social activity, their physical activity, and lifestyle factors. They controlled for those statistically. Statistical models can do that. And the researchers noted that cognitive benefits were seen or observed with the consumption of tea that was brewed, are you ready, from tea leaves, such as green, black, and oolong tea. Now, in the study, remember I alluded to what would be the mechanism of action. This study wasn't designed to try to identify the mechanism of action behind tea's potential brain benefits, Dr. Lee said, or Lai, L-E-I. Here's a quote. By the way, Dr. Lai, I believe that's how you pronounce it, said that it could be, this mechanism of action could be down to the beneficial compounds the beverage contains, like theaflavins, catechins, L-theanine, and so on. And here's what he said, quote, these compounds exhibit anti-inflammatory and antioxidant potential and other bioactive properties that may protect the brain from vascular damage and neurodegeneration. Dr. Lai went on to explain, quote, our understanding of the detailed biological mechanisms is still very limited, so we do need more research to find out definitive answers, close quote. Drink your tea. Quite frankly, it's easy to do. Now, take note of what Dr. Lai said, that they saw the greatest benefits when the tea was brewed from tea leaves. Is he excluding tea bags? Is that how you interpret that? I think so. You need a mic.
I think so because, Lana uses a French press.
I see that.
Yeah, and
Lana's one of the producers here at the station. Go ahead.
And because I'm getting, as you're talking about this, I'm actually getting bombarded with questions from Facebook. One of them is too much tea equals kidney stones? Question mark.
It can.
And then the other one I got was from lady writes in, I drink a lot of tea with lemon. Does the lemon help?
Yeah, lemon is good. A lot of people will drink lemon with their tea and add honey when they're sick. It seems to have some sort of quasi-therapeutic effect.
Okay. Because that's what I'm getting questions with. That's what I'm getting questions.
Explain to the listener and the viewer how these questions are coming in.
Okay, if you go to our Let's Talk Nutrition Facebook page, there is our page, and there's messages and there's notifications, or you can actually direct contact me, and that's what a lot of people do now is they're just sort of direct contacting me because they know I'm active on the page. And like Rufino, I know some of the smoothies he does. He puts tea in smoothies. A lot of people do. So, and he's commenting now too. You can also get to us on @DrGarko at the Twitter page because Doc answers that himself. Actually, I don't even get to answer that one. That's your own thing, Doc.
I understand.
But if you share and like our page, we have a lot of access to you, and we can help you out with a lot of things. I just posted the article about the tea on our Facebook page.
Now, if you go onto Google, you're going to find more than a few articles in reputable as well as questionable sources. There are all kinds of stories about warnings, excessive tea drinking. For example, in the LA Times, they had a story. Headline was, "Warning, excessive tea drinking can be hazardous to your health." Well, I understand that, and I get that too. But I think too much of anything, moderation, even moderation in moderation is a good idea. It can be hard on the kidneys. There are any number of health risks associated with drinking too much tea. I don't want to throw cold water on the benefits of tea here by now telling you about how bad it can be. We'll be back with Dominique Ostrander. We'll see if she's a tea drinker.
Feel better.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit TakeSolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition, wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show, and whatever you may be doing. My guest is Dominique Ostrander today, and we always enjoy having her on. We've been talking about drinking tea. Let me share something with you that, let's see how you react to this. Let me bring Dominique on and get her involved in the conversation. Dominique, welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. Are you a tea drinker?
Indeed, I am.
Is that when you add the whiskey? No.
What? Yeah, that's it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
actually, my grandfather did that. Not with tea, with coffee in the morning.
Here's a quiz for everybody. There was a 49-year-old man, and he had subacutely developed muscle weakness in 4 extremities. happened in a matter of a few days. He had no past or family history of muscle weakness, and his tests showed significant hypokalemia without endocrinological abnormalities. All right? And what do you think was going on with that guy? Have an idea? Have an idea?
Kidney stones?
By the way, hypokalemia is a deficiency of potassium, in case you want to know. He had hypokalemia myopathy. Myopathy is muscle weakness. So put those two together. Turns out what happened to this fella was he was drinking a beverage that had green tea extract in it. And apparently he was consuming it by the buckets. I don't know how much he was consuming, but he developed hypokalemic myopathy, muscle weakness due to potassium deficiency. And here's something that came up on the show the other day. I don't know if Gary remembers, and here's the answer to the question that came up the other day. Hem, which is iron. Hem iron is the most efficiently absorbed form of iron. Remember this the other day?
Yes, sir.
All right. The absorption rate of non-hem iron supplements is 2.9% on an empty stomach, in case you want to know. But the question we had the other day on the show was ferrous sulfate. Remember the caller asked, what is ferrous?
Yes.
Ferrous sulfate is non-hem. Now, let me tie the iron theme to what I'm talking about. Iron deficiency anemia can be caused by drinking too much or excessive green tea. So there are just two examples of how doing a good thing in some sort of extreme form can lead to bad results.
Because it has such a high cleansing process,
maybe
it flushes everything out.
Maybe. That may not be the mechanism of action, Gary. In terms of the iron deficiency anemia, somehow the green tea, the compounds, interferes with the absorption of the green tea. It causes of the iron. So you have malabsorption of iron in food. You're eating food that has iron in it.
It's the flavonoids in the green tea.
Is it the flavonoids?
That actually will bind. The flavonoids in green tea are what bind with heme iron to prevent. They cause malabsorption.
There you go. So you see.
But that's a lot. But we're talking about a lot of green tea.
Yeah,
somebody that drinks 1-2 cups of green tea a day is not going to have.
Well, that's the point. I made that point earlier before you came on. I cautioned everybody, there's good news here. Drinking tea is a good idea. Drinking it by the buckets every day, not so much. Right?
Isn't that the mindset these days?
Yeah, if it's good, let me do a bunch of it, and it's got to be much better.
Exactly.
So what kind of tea do you drink?
I actually drink black tea. It's an English black tea, and I drink it most mornings. And that's it. And then occasionally I'll have tea in the afternoon, but it's that morning. I guess for people, it's the morning cup of coffee. Mine is tea. I drink tea. It's more astringent than coffee. It doesn't seem to have the same hypermotility effects that can bother me at times.
You mean going to the bathroom?
Yeah, I know that people use their morning coffee for that reason, but thankfully that's never been an issue. And so tea, for that reason, because it's more astringent, is actually a better choice for people that have those kinds of hypermotility issues.
Yeah, it can have a laxative effect. I mean, it can stimulate peristalsis and cause people to, go to the bathroom, which is what they're trying to do.
So should I jump back and forth between coffee and tea in the mornings, Doc? Because I have a question coming in from that about that. Should they regulate back and forth so that way they don't have too much tea and too much coffee?
It's caffeine in both, and it's just a matter of caffeine. Now you can get caffeine-free coffee, caffeine-free tea. Gary asked...
But when it comes to green tea, though, so you have the theanine in green tea that does help moderate some of the effects of caffeine in green tea.
It does.
That's why green tea doesn't have that that jittery effect oftentimes that coffee will have, because it doesn't have the theanine in it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're looking for a caffeine boost without getting the jitters, green tea is actually a really good choice.
China, India, Kenya, Sri Lanka, Vietnam, Turkey, Iran, Indonesia, Argentina, and Japan are the top 10 in that order, countries that consume tea. I'm not shocked that China and India and Kenya and Sri Lanka and so on, Turkey, these countries are not a surprise to me. It's made its way into our culture. India, of course, is the world's largest country that drinks tea, but it's prevalent. It's global. And they've been doing this for thousands of years. I mean, this is not something new now. So, but drink your tea. Does Jarrow Formulas make tea?
We make green tea. We make it in a capsule, but we don't make. And we make golden tea, which is a liquid turmeric drink, but a tea that you would. So those are variations of teas, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. How many different kinds of tea do you think there are?
Oh my gosh! If you go into any of those tea stores, you can't even. I mean, there's just countless. I have no idea.
Come back. We'll explore that. You had something on the menu that you wanted to serve up today, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, too bad. There's no room.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. All the tables. I mean, did you make a reservation? If you didn't make a reservation, no, I'm just kidding. We always have room for you, Miss Ostrander. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition with Dominique Ostrander today. We're going to do that coast to coast.
Don't be stressed out or anxious. Take Hempanol, the only raw CO2 hemp extract available. It's 100% organic with wild oregano P73 extract. You might have heard about CBD, but there's no comparison. Hempanol has the power and potency you need to support your nervous system, stay calm and focused, and maintain a healthy immune system. Unlike other CBD oils, Hempanol contains the full spectrum of phytocannabinoids. Take Hempanol and feel great. And if you suffer from insomnia and can't seem to get that full night's rest, try Hempanol PM. Hempanol PM is specifically formulated to get you the rest you need without feeling sluggish when you wake. It's non-addictive, completely natural, and leaves you feeling energetic and ready to take on the day. To place your order, to find out where to find Hempanol in your area, call 1-800-243-5242, 800-243-5242, or visit us at oreganol.com.
Udo's 369 Oil Blend by Flora provides all the essential omegas in one convenient blend. Flora's blend contains omega-3 and 6 essential fatty acids in the ideal 2-to-1 ratio, plus the added benefits of omega-9. Every cell, tissue, gland, and organ is dependent upon the presence of essential fatty acids. Flora only uses pure, fresh-pressed flax oil and blends it with sunflower, coconut, and sesame oils. This complete blend provides all the omegas that the body needs. Since the body can't make them, it is important to use Udo's oil daily. Just blend, mix, and drizzle it into every meal. The pleasant, nutty, buttery flavor of the oil can make it an easy addition to smoothies, salad dressings, and so much more. Udo's oil is omegas made easy. Make sure to get Udo's oil once a day, every day. Udo's oil is vegan, gluten-free, certified organic, and non-GMO to ensure the highest quality possible. For optimum freshness, Udo's oil is sealed in recyclable amber glass bottles to avoid damage from heat and light. Udo's oil is available at local health food stores. Find it in the cooler.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Zinnia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Zinnia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Zinnia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Zinnia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Zinnia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, and collagen and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you're strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Zinnia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Zinnia by name. Start taking Zinnia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing.
At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971, and we believe integrity should always be our #1 ingredient. We are committed to this belief because you deserve high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an NSF GMP-registered facility, as well as USDA certified organic, so you can feel good about the products you're taking. Country Life Vitamins is also the first supplement company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' pledge of integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as Coenzyme B Advanced for increased energy or Flex Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements full of natural goodness provides peace of mind with the knowledge you are using a brand you can trust.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Flora, premium organic oils, teas, tonics, and supplements. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. A. Vogel, Europe's leading brand of herbal medicine. Let's Talk Nutrition, on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition, where tea is a good thing. So I asked the question going into those set of messages, how many kinds of tea are there? That is a trick question, because if you start to do the research, there's a difference between categories of tea and varieties of tea. I don't know the exact number of varieties, but there seems to be in the thousands. Kinds of tea, it seems that there are 5 or just 6 categories of tea. White tea, green tea, oolong tea, black tea, for example. So there are a bunch of varieties where they do different blendings of leaves and whatnot, and then just main categories. Welcome back, Dominique. It's great to have you on the show, as always.
Thank you.
I don't want to make too much of a deal about this, but the reason why I'm lighting on it is because this is something that people will do. They will drink tea. And anything that people will do that's better for their health, I'm going to put a big spotlight on it and get all of the wonderful chemical compounds that are found in tea will serve people well. In this new study, it seems to help with slowing down cognitive decline, and those who have the gene for Alzheimer's had an 86% less chance of that gene expressing when they were regular tea drinkers in this new study. That's good, no?
That's very good news, actually. And it's funny that you're mentioning this because I had a thought, though fleeting, it was, I don't know how many months ago, it was probably during the winter months here. And if one of the big, I don't know how much I could say on the air, but one of the big coffee places, drive-thrus, the caloric content of tea drinks versus coffee drinks.
Mm-hmm.
And I find it difficult. I was like, can you get a tea drink to have as many calories as those fancy coffee drinks? Is it even possible?
Yeah, people start adding all that crap to it, whipped cream.
Right, but I don't know if you would do that to tea. I don't know if it would even be in any way tasty to do that to tea. So I was thinking, just by drinking tea and not having an affinity for coffee, you would avoid a lot of calories.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
And temptations.
There's chai tea, and chai, you see, is essentially black tea, paired with spices, like cardamom. I can never pronounce it. Cardamom. Thank you very much. My mouth is so dry. Cardamom, exactly. So you have all these different varieties, but there's only 5 or 6 categories of tea. Mm-hmm. Mate tea, for example. Yeah. So, anyway, drink your tea.
Thank you.
Enjoy. You put honey in your tea? Do you put honey in
Sometimes.
Do you?
Sometimes, yeah, absolutely, yeah. It makes it taste really good. I don't like it overly sweet, so sometimes honey kind of throws it over that edge.
Yeah, you gotta watch too much. What did you want to talk about?
Well, today I wanted to talk about 2 amazing new products from Jarrow. And Jarrow is known for our probiotics. Jarrow, we've sold the very first probiotic in the United States way back in the mid-'70s. We had the very first shelf-stable probiotic ever made and manufactured and sold in the United States, or EPS. Probiotics is what we do. We do them really, really well. And we launched 2 new probiotics recently. One is Jarrow for women, and it's our latest and greatest women's probiotic. Our other women's probiotic is our famous Femdophilus with the 2 strains that are in our Fem. But the new Jarrow for women comes in a shelf-stable 5 billion and a refrigerated 10 billion. And then we recently launched our brand new oral probiotic, which comes in a few different flavors like mint and pineapple and an apple, I believe.
Let's start with the second one first. Some people listening.
You want to start with the oral probiotic?
Some people listening and watching the show may think that you misspoke just now.
Oh.
And they're thinking, wait a minute, probiotics are in the gut. She's got them in the mouth. Those are far apart anatomically from one another. What is she talking about? What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Well, I'm talking about our new Jarrow probiotic was formulated for exactly what you would think for oral health. And when you take an oral probiotic, the whole idea is to decrease, just like you would any other probiotic for digestive health or urovaginal health, is to decrease the ability for pathogens to adhere in the oral cavity. So whether those are pathogens that will create bad breath, whether or not those are pathogens that create sore throats, inner ear problems, even to some degree how well they're able to colonize in the oral cavity, including down in the esophagus. You want to take an oral probiotic that has these abilities to acidify the environment, like probiotics, but the determining or the deciphering factor between an oral probiotic and other probiotics is that it doesn't acidify the environment too much, because that will erode the enamel on the teeth.
Now, the bacteria that you're referring to, do you happen to know the bacteria that are living in the mouth that are probiotic in nature? You know,
that are naturally like good for the.
Yeah. When we come back, this is where it gets confusing. People are wondering, say, wait a minute. Dr. Garko said the other day that these bacteria are fighting for territory. These probiotics are fighting for territory in the gut. That's true. And now we got them in the mouth too. Well, we'll see if we can clear that up. And when we come back, we'll talk to Gene in St. Pete. Apparently picking up on the theme of tea. Gary's being bombarded on our website.
I even got another one that says black coffee can cause sugar to rise in diabetics.
You're going to hear all kinds of things, man.
Yeah.
We'll
Thanks,
explain.
Doc.
I'm just telling you. When we come back, Gary will tell you how to get in touch with the LTN Facebook page. We'll answer all the questions best we can. And this is a very interesting idea. Oral probiotics. And it's a good idea. Most people just wouldn't make the connection of probiotics to the mouth and then to the colon, and they're confused, and we'll try to clear it up. And always fun to be here with you. If you cannot join us for the second portion, just know that everything is on demand. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition at letstalknutrition.com. We'll be back. for Let's Talk Nutrition. Great to be with you. Thanks for tuning in today. First hour is on demand at letstalknutrition.com. The video is there. The audio is under show schedule link, and the videos are right on the homepage, about a half a dozen or so. The rest are on YouTube. There's a link that will escort you to YouTube. And like the page, the Facebook page, Gary will tell you about the page and a number to call, dial into the show.
You can reach us at 877-897-8255 or at Dr. Garko at letstalknutrition.com or at Dr. Garko at the Twitter. Now, if you go to our Facebook page, please like our page and share it. I'm begging. That was me begging Doc. Because one of the things is if you share the page, all the articles and stuff that we have on there goes out to those people that might need it. There might be that one person that will need that article and respond to it.
Not only like the page, we would like you to share the page. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, I just did.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You was reading.
I was reading an email here. Go ahead. Do it again, please.
Okay. Share the page, because I post the articles that we're talking about on the page. And I also post our guest pages. So let's say you wanted to get a hold of somebody, or even let's say you wanted to get the Jarrow Formulas page. I have that posted on our Facebook page also, so that way you can reach out to them. And if you have a health food store that you like, you could post that on our page, and so that way we can tell people about a local health food store in that area.
Okay. Now I know what I'm doing.
You got it?
I got it. Let's go to St. Petersburg, Florida. Gene, thanks for holding on. Appreciate it. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, Dr. Garko.
Good morning.
First, I want to tell you good luck tomorrow on your surgery, and I'll be praying for you.
Oh, you remembered.
Of course. We all remember.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome. I got a question on the tea.
Yes.
Herbal or regular tea, and how many cups should you drink to be beneficial?
Boy, herbal tea versus regular tea, and is there a difference? They are different. It turns out herbal teas aren't considered by some to be real tea.
Oh.
That's interesting, isn't it? You say, what's he talking about? Herbal teas are not considered. Real tea is made from, they claim now, real tea is made from leaves of a single plant. The tea, green tea, black tea, white tea, oolong tea are all considered real teas. The only difference among the four is how they are processed. Herbal teas are produced or made from a number of different herbs and combination of herbs. Unlike real tea, which is only brewed from leaves, herbal teas are prepared from steeping the leaves, the stems, the flowers, the roots, the bark, the rhizomes from particular herbs. See the difference?
You think they would be more beneficial, but
not necessarily. Not necessarily. And infusion is the most common form of herbal tea preparation, where you simply steep the plants in boiling water. There's also decoction. That's another method of preparing herbal teas, by combining the woody parts of the herb, like the roots or the bark, with water and bringing it to a boil and then letting it simmer. The reason why you put the tea, whether it's by infusion or decoction, in the boiling water is because you got to release the chemicals. Herbalists talk about this all the time. That's what releases the chemicals, and then hence you can get them into your body. So that's the reason for boiling. But that's the difference between herbal teas are fine to drink. They're wonderful. And all these teas have these chemical compounds that are loaded with antioxidants and other nutrients that serve humans well. So enjoy. It's just what you put into the tea that sometimes some people put heavy cream and sugar. I add a little bit of honey. So
natural.
Yeah. Well, thank you for...
How many cups is beneficial, though?
I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not so sure I know the answer to that. 2-3 a day, I suppose. I don't know. Certainly drinking it by, as I said in the exaggerated to make a point. I was being ironic. Drinking it by the buckets is not a good idea. I wouldn't recommend drinking a pot of tea a day. I don't know. I think that would be too much. What do you think, Dominique?
I agree with you, Dr. Garko. I think a pot of tea of an herbal tea is too much. Even that would be a lot of tea.
Yeah.
Again, for what reason? I mean, what?
Because people think it's a good idea.
What is the herbal tea that you're drinking? You know, a lot of herbal teas have applications for your liver.
Right.
So it's again, you know, a couple cups a day, 2 cups a day, you're fine. I don't think you need to drink anything more than that.
Right.
Less is more.
Less is more. Now that Jean referred to it, I am having surgery tomorrow, and this is, I was talking with Gary about it here in the studio. Can I see that document I handed you a little bit ago? Thanks.
You're going to be out for several days after the surgery.
Well, we'll see about that. We'll just wait and see. Tomorrow at 7:30 at St. Joseph's, I'll be in surgery. If you recall, back in October, I was diagnosed with metastatic, moderately differentiated squamous cell carcinoma, or put another way, squamous cell carcinoma of the cervical lymph nodes, stage 4. It was caused by human papillomavirus 16, HPV 16. After 33 rounds of radiation, 28 hours of chemotherapy for 8 weeks, Dr. Matthew Fink, my oncologist, on March the 6th, said I was in radiologic remission, as evidenced by the results of a second PET scan that were taken. So I went from stage 4 to remission in 5 months. You may also recall that in the first PET scan, there was a small lesion found incidentally on my upper left lobe of my lung. While it turned out not to be a metastasis from my neck cancer, it was diagnosed as adenocarcinoma stage 1A lung cancer. Ironically, if it were not for the cancer in my neck, the lung lesion would have gone undetected, and Dr. Fink told me, and Dr. Greenberg told me, my radiation oncologist told me, that I would have died of lung cancer. The surgery tomorrow morning is intended to address the lung lesion. As you can well imagine, I have been preparing myself for surgery during the period of recovery from radiation and chemo. Dr. Eric Summers will be the thoracic surgeon to perform a robotic lobectomy, or otherwise remove the upper left lobe of my lung. He will also remove several lymph nodes to make sure they are not malignant, because in 15% of cases, the lymph nodes that are malignant, even though they are malignant, they show up on the PET scan as negative. I thought about what they call stereotactic ablation radiation therapy, sometimes called CyberKnife. This option was appealing to me because there is no surgery and only a few rounds of targeted radiation. It was also appealing because my review of the literature for studies within the past 5 years found support for radiotherapy being comparable to a lobectomy, a robotic lobectomy, for non-small cell lung cancer in the short and medium term for recurrence and mortality rates. I also found data that radiotherapy is useful when the tumor is small and has a low SUV value, such as mine. Nevertheless, what I found was that in the long run, the lobectomy has better recurrence and mortality rates. That's why I chose to have the lobectomy. They're going to remove the upper left lobe. Your left lung has only 2 lobes. I will lose 15% lung function. I won't notice it, but the lung compensates, and I'll get some of that back. It can happen to anybody.
If you've ever had digestive issues slow you down, it's time to live digestively with the #1 high-potency probiotic, Ultimate Flora. Because with 50 billion live cultures inside you, life feels a little lighter, a little livelier, a little more you. No matter where life takes you, live digestively with Ultimate Flora Probiotics from Renew Life. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. #1 probiotic brand with 15 billion or more cultures based on annual sales. How can a sweet little fruit gummy help you live digestively? Ultimate Flora Probiotic Gummies put the ultimate natural digestive support to work inside you to help you feel a little lighter, a little more you. And if raspberry lemonade's a little more you, feel bubbly in a good way with Ultimate Flora Probiotic Fizzy Drink Mix. Ultimate Flora Probiotic Gummies and Fizzy Drink Mix. 2 great ways to live digestively, deliciously. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Are you waking up each day to the life you have to live or to the life you want to live? Better health shouldn't be left to chance. Smart choices to living longer and stronger include making Kyolic Aged Garlic Extract a part of your daily routine. For years, medical researchers have recommended adding Kyolic to the diet as a powerful tool to enhancing overall heart and immune health. Recent clinical studies at UCLA Medical Center using Kyolic suggest that garlic may slow plaque formation in the arteries and support healthy cholesterol and homocysteine levels. Previous research also shows Kyolic may enhance your immune system defenses. Kyolic is organic, odorless, and the only antioxidant garlic supplement available worldwide. Maintaining a healthier you could extend your life. Your wellness begins with Kyolic Aged Garlic Extract, available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold. Visit kyolic.com, that's KYOLIC.com, or call 1-800-421-2998 for a free sample today.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Zinnia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Zinnia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Zinnia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Zinnia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Zinnia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, and collagen and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you're strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Zinnia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Zinnia by name. Start taking Zinnia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted Best Independent Chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Alga Life, Algae for Life, CV Sciences, From Seed to Shelf, New Chapter, The Benefit of Nature's Wisdom, NeoCell, The True Science of Collagen, Yerba Prima, Pioneers in Internal Cleansing, Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Good thing the mic isn't on. Boy, I just uttered a baddie, man. Jeez, I'm sorry. Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. Dominique Ostrander is my guest, and talking about probiotics in your mouth. Oral probiotic, a new product from Jarrow Formulas. Dominique, welcome back.
Thank you.
Please help the audience understand how it could be that probiotics live in the mouth.
Okay, so you have good bacteria and bad bacteria, just like you do in your gut, just like you do in your urovaginal tract, for example. And so these types of good bacteria, you would want them to proliferate. But oftentimes when there's pathogen exposure, those good bacteria don't have the opportunity to proliferate. Bad pathogens can actually take over. So the idea of a probiotic, whether it's oral or digestive or urogenital, is to help good bacteria proliferate. The whole idea. The idea, though, in a probiotic is finding the ones that actually can colonize, the ones that actually have the ability to adhere. For example, we're talking about our oral cavity, so we want the bacteria that are in oral probiotics to be able to adhere in the oral cavity, thereby crowding out bad pathogens. The two strains that are in our new oral probiotic actually work really well together, better than separate. They have a very synergistic relationship that helps that healthy bacteria proliferation.
What are the two strains?
Our two strains in there, they're a little bit difficult to. So we have an L. plantarum. They're very closely related. It's
Lactobacillus plantanum, right? Plantarum. Yeah.
CECT 7481, and then a Lactobacillus brevis CECT 7480.
Okay. So those are the two strains.
And they have significant, broad inhibitory activity against multiple pathogens, which again, most oral probiotics that are available in today's market don't have the scope, meaning that they don't have the broad inhibitory effects that Jarrow oral probiotic does, nor does it have the duration. So those are two important characteristics of an effective oral probiotic: scope and duration.
Scope and duration.
Does it help with mouth sores?
Like canker sores?
Yes.
So, for example, you have to figure out in order to be able to say that definitively, you would have to know whether canker sores are caused by, most are viral. Is it because you bit your cheek? Is it because, something like that? But if canker sores are viral, so it's more of systemic, would it help in the healing process? I would say so. Would it help prophylactically? I don't know. And I would hate to make a claim that doesn't have backing behind it.
But how does it help with breath? Let me ask you that.
Okay,
because
so great
bacteria
question.
stink.
So, for example, exactly. And what happens is, so for example, the ideal person for an oral probiotic is somebody who's a mouth breather. And so mouth breathing can be caused, it's habitual, it can be anatomical, it can be obstructive. There's different reasons why people are mouth breathers. Nevertheless, the end result is the same. They have more anaerobic bacteria, which create halitosis, which create bad breath. So somebody that has sleep apnea, for example, perfect candidate to take an oral probiotic.
Okay, I have sleep apnea bad. I have
there you go.
60 episodes an hour.
Wow. Right, so you'd be a perfect candidate to take an oral probiotic. Because people that breathe through their mouth will tend to have more pathogens in their mouth than somebody that doesn't. And a lot of that has to do with dehydrated surface area from mouth breathing. There's a couple of different reasons that happens.
Dry mouth, by the way, will promote decay.
Exactly, exactly. And dental decay as well. Yep.
This is very important. And they have toothpastes and they have rinses to help with that. So, like, for example, when you're doing chemo and radiation for head and neck cancer, one of the consequences is that it destroys the mucosa in the mouth. And you end up with dry mouth, also losing your sense of taste.
Okay.
And as you know, for months, I've been struggling with dry mouth. It's coming back slowly but surely, but that's the way it goes. And There are commercial.
And to further enhance your point, Dr. Garko, about dry mouth and losing that mucosal lining, it's the same mechanisms that happens when we lose mucosal lining in our guts, for example. They become more permeable. That mucosal lining is a protective barrier, and it's the same thing that happens in our bellies too. When we lose our mucosal lining,
It's a wonderful point.
From too many proton pump inhibitors or H2 blockers or really crappy diets, for example, without that immunoglobulin production that naturally helps create that mucosal lining, we are susceptible to increased pathogen permeability.
This is amazing. So you see, even though it's in the mouth, the mucosa, you have lining in your gut too, and it's important to protect that lining. If you destroy the mucosa in one form or one way or another, you end up with a lot of issues, which is an understatement. That's why it's important to protect your mouth, the mucosa in your mouth and in the line and in your gut. And when we come back, I'll take Michael's call in Jenkintown. It's in Pennsylvania near Philly. We'll take his call. We'll take your calls. We take them because we love you.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
However you may be listening or watching the show, and whatever you may be doing, Dominique Ostrander is my guest, talking about probiotics. Not only for the gut, but for the mouth as well. Dominique, welcome back. Before we resume our conversation, let's go to Jenkintown. Michael, thank you for holding. Appreciate it. Hi, Michael. Go ahead, Michael.
Hey, good morning, Dr. Arco.
Good morning, Michael.
I understand you're going to carry on surgery tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow morning, and tomorrow morning about this time I should be out of surgery because it starts at 7:30. It's 3. They told me 3 hours.
I want to wish you good luck.
Oh, Michael, thank you, Michael.
And, I'll not be with you tomorrow on the radio.
The show will go on. I'll be on the air tomorrow. Don't worry. The show there'll be. We took care of that, so the show will be on the air.
I want to tell you that you're not going to be alone tomorrow.
Oh, thank you.
And many more listeners going to be with you, and great Lord be with you in high power.
Oh.
So be strong. You're not by yourself, and you got a lot of support.
Thank you so much, Michael.
That's for you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Michael.
For free education on the health.
It's my privilege to do it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And
thank you.
I want to recommend you from my heart. Go on microbiotic diet.
Yeah. There's a lot of support. There's a lot of support. There's a lot of support for that microbiotic diet. I think even my guest may have tried it at one point. I'll have to ask her. But maybe. Are you doing that right now?
Not me, but I read the book Recall by Life about the situation Dr. Anthony Sadler.
Yeah, that diet is it's not so easy, Mike.
Yes.
It's not so easy.
Yeah.
Well, you let me if you decide to do it and get into it, call me and let us know how it's working for you, okay?
Yes.
You do that for us, please. And again, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for your kind words and your thinking of me. It's so much appreciated, Michael.
You'll be in my mind and my heart tomorrow.
Thank you very much, man.
I'm sure you're going to be good.
I'm in God's hands. Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you, Michael. All right, that's why we do the show. One of the things I've concluded over these past 5 months is that most of the time, most people are mostly good. And Michael, he's a sweet man. He's been listening to the show for a good while and has called in from time to time. Dominique, welcome back. So moving from the mouth to the gut, you said you had another new product from Jarrow.
We do. We absolutely do. So we have our new Jarrow for women. In that particular probiotic, there are 4 different lactobacillus strains. And I think what sets it apart as far as other female probiotics that are available commercially now is that the ability for these 4 particular strains, clinically documented strains. So as a side note, Jarrow only uses clinically documented strains.
Good.
This particular probiotic has patented strains in both Europe and the United States.
Wow.
So anytime something is patented, it denotes 2 things usually, efficacy and integrity. Mm-hmm. Can't have the patent without those 2. So, and our probiotic strains are in fact patented. So Jarrow for women have been clinically tested in both U.S. and Europe, and they were originally isolated from the vaginal tracts of healthy women and clinically tested for efficacy.
Huh.
The strains, Lactobacillus crispatus V88, LBV116, which is a Jensenii. The Gasteri is 150N. I'm naming these off the top of my head. And then there's the Rhamnosus 96. So again, and I want to stress to the listener that when they're shopping for probiotics, that they see the first name, middle name, and last name. That number at the end of the strain is so important. Because that number tells you what clinicals are done on that strain. If you just have Lactobacillus rhamnosus, well, that's great, but we have no clue what kind of lactobacillus rhamnosus it is then.
Okay. All right. It's all important. And these products are sold in fine health stores throughout the United States and North America, in stores that are trying to be fine. And we encourage health stores to call the show and to play the show in your stores. We support health stores. We love health stores. We want to be part of your enterprise with your customers and your business. We want to be part of your family. Let's go to Lenny in Philly. Hey, Lenny, how you doing, Lenny?
I'm doing okay. Look, I just want to wish you a complete, successful recovery tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Our thoughts and prayers are with you. All your thousands of listeners are thinking about you, and we know you're going to be fine.
Well,
that's all I can say. And one other thing,
sure.
I wish you, after this, you should be healthy the rest of your life and live a long, healthy life.
Thank you so much. It's been a journey, Lenny. You can't make it up. If I didn't get infected with that virus.
You went through a lot, and God should be with you. That's all I can tell you. And all your listeners are praying for you. That's all I could tell you. And good luck to you tomorrow.
Thank you, Lenny. God bless you, man. Thank you so much for thinking of me. All right. So, what's the dosage, Dominique? How many times a day do you take it? When should you take it? For the name the second product again, please.
The Jarrow for women.
And is that the title of it?
Exactly. As my daughter nicknamed it, Lady Jarrow.
What's wrong with? Yeah, that's a great title. I can remember that.
Lady Jarrow. Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she loves it. She was my guinea pig when we first launched it. She was having some issues, and she said, "Mom, this has changed my life." Honestly.
Explain to the listener and the viewer why you have one for women.
Okay, so
real quick,
in our guts, it's important to know that we have to maintain a certain acidic environment in the vaginal urogenital tract to avoid pathogenic permeability as well. And the Jarrow for women does exactly that.
I see.
Hormonal changes the pH inside the vagina, for example, making it more susceptible to yeast infections or urinary tract infections.
Wonderful. All right. We're here to learn, man. Listen and learn here on Let's Talk Nutrition. We do this Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 Eastern Standard Time, live. We work without a net. You hear these callers. You hear it's all, everything's fresh and organic. We'll be back with the LTN Health question of the day.
During the life cycle, the type and amount of probiotics needed for best results changes as the body ages and experiences different health conditions. For this reason, Udo's Choice Probiotic Blends by Flora are available in formulations and concentrations based on published clinical studies. The Udo's Choice line of probiotics offers 7 powerful probiotic blends that are specifically formulated to be age and condition specific for either infants, children, adults, advanced adults, or those with specific health needs. All 7 blends of Udo's probiotics use only medicinal strains of friendly probiotic bacteria. Each of the Udo's Choice probiotics are multi-strain formulas, which means they benefit the entire intestinal tract. Take a proactive approach to maintaining gastrointestinal well-being, a core foundation of overall good health, by using the right probiotic supplement. Udo's Choice probiotics are science-based, condition-specific, vegetarian, raw, and gluten-free. Find them in the cooler at local health food stores.
As a family-owned company since 1968, Now Foods has spent the last 46 years building a legacy in the natural health industry as a trusted leader. Now provides a comprehensive approach to wellness by offering more than 1,400 high-quality health foods, supplements, sports nutrition, and personal care products at an affordable price. Now believes that natural is better. They don't use artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners, and they offer many vegetarian, organic, and gluten-free products. Their foods are all non-GMO. Since their beginning, Now has grown grown to become an award-winning leader in the natural health industry. But one thing has never changed: their commitment to providing the highest quality products at the best value to empower people to lead healthier lives. High quality doesn't have to mean high price. From essential oils to amino acids, multivitamins to natural sweeteners, Now has you covered. To find a store near you that carries Now products, or for more information, visit nowfoods.com. That's nowfoods.com.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
Did you know that the most common form of calcium supplement today is calcium carbonate, also known as limestone? You don't eat rocks as part of your balanced diet, so why would you choose to supplement your bone health nutritional needs with limestone? Our bodies understand and seek whole food sources of nutrition. New Chapter is proud to deliver Bone Strength Take Care, a calcium complex that delivers key bone health nutrients in the form of whole food, not rocks. Bone Strength Take Care also delivers key bone nourishing nutrients including vitamins D3 and K2. Vitamin K2 is of critical importance as it ensures calcium is placed in the bone where it's needed and stays out of the arteries where it's not. Discover for yourself the whole food bone health alternative to rocks. Bone Strength Take Care, the best-selling natural bone health supplement in America. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit takesolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Flora, premium organic oils, teas, tonics, and supplements. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. A. Vogel, Europe's leading brand of herbal medicine. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Here's the LTN health question of the day. How many types of tea are there? Types. 5, 15, or 50? How many types of tea are there? 5, 15, or 50?
You can reach us at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-8255.
Let's go to Dover, not in England, here in the U.S. Gerard, welcome to the show, Gerard. It's nice to have you on, man.
Hi, how you doing? Dover, Florida.
I know.
Formerly Brandon. I just wanted to say, I think you know my wife and I better. We lived in Brandon for years. We just moved out.
Oh, I remember you, Gerard. How are you doing, man?
Good, good. You know, I just wanted to call and say, I'm a Vietnam vet, and we're all up at that age, and a lot of us are dealing with a lot of situations.
Oh, I know you are.
And it's just so wonderful for you to come out and speak about it and bring the awareness to the public. And it's got to be hard for you to do, but God be with you, your spirit, and we love you.
Oh, man. Thank you, Gerard. You're very kind, and please give my best to your wife. I miss seeing you guys. I used to see you all the time when I was doing remotes, but when we went syndicated, it really took us out of that venue because there's so many stations now. We have to be very careful. We don't want to get knocked off the air. But thank you for thinking of me. Thank you for calling, taking a moment to call me, and your kind words. And I know that you're a good man, so your wife is such a good person as well, and I appreciate it very much. And I'll see you back on the radio real soon. Okay.
All right.
Thank you, man.
We'll see you as soon as you get recovered.
Thank you. Oh, yeah. They're trying to tell me. Listen, I didn't miss one show in 8 weeks of chemo and radiation. So what do you think? I'll see you later. Take care. Let's go to Liz in Tampa. Liz.
Yes,
how many types of tea are there? 5, 15, or 50?
5.
Yeah, 5. Black, green, oolong, white, and pure. That's it.
Right.
Do you drink tea?
Not a lot. Not a lot. Occasionally. It's kind of a treat. I don't know if it's a regular thing.
Some people drink it, very religiously, and some drink it for therapeutic purposes.
Mm-hmm.
And it does serve a therapeutic purpose. And in some cultures, tea is, when dinner is served, food is put down, tea is put down on the table, just like water. So it's a good idea, and I want to thank you for calling today, and congratulations for winning.
All right, thank you.
And being a listener of the show. We appreciate it very much.
Of course, and good luck tomorrow with your surgery.
Thanks a lot.
About you.
Thank you very much, Liz. Thank you. All right, Dominique. So we would be remiss. You alluded to the Jarrow product, the probiotics that you already have that have been in the marketplace for many, many years. We would be remiss if we didn't mention them specifically.
We have many, but yes, I alluded to Femdophilus, and our Femdophilus has over 25 years of research behind it. The two particular strains in there, the Rhamnosus and the Rhodori, those two particular strains, again, very effective at colonizing in the urogenital tract and maintaining vaginal pH. And that's the most important thing, because as a woman, with fluctuations in menstrual cycle, hormonal changes affect the vaginal pH.
Sure. And
being sexually active affects it also.
I got it. Name one more real quick.
Our Jarrow or our Saccharomyces boulardii.
That's a wonderful
Can't
product.
get any better than that.
I wanted to mention there are two studies trending today. One says clinical trials find that vitamin D, calcium have no effect on cancer risk. Other study, headline, vitamin D decreases risk of cancer. What are they doing to us? This is the nature of research. When I get back, I will tell you about these conflicting studies. I wanted to get into it today, but we had a big menu, and I didn't want to cut into Dominique's time too much. And I want to thank everybody for calling today and all the emails and whatnot for your well wishes. Listen, we're all in this together, and at the end of the day, even when you do the right things, bad things can happen. And when you do bad things can happen even more often. So keep doing the right things, all those right things that you do. And Lenny Gerard made a point, that I shared this with everybody. That was a conscious decision to make. I have come to believe that a lot of people know about cancer, But I wanted to give you a peek into what it's like day to day. And you could actually see me on the air every day and watch what happened. And I remember one day, I came into the studio, and Gary was here. Gary's here every day. And it was a bad day. I was having a hard time, and he started to cry. Okay? And I thought, gee, I'm doing the wrong thing here. I'm upsetting people. But you need to know what it's like. Some of you know firsthand, unfortunately, because of yourself or a loved one. And I believe in the end, people need to know what it's like day to day. And you can do this. If you're not well, you can do this. And you have to find your way and pray. And you will find that others who love you will serve you well and make them part of your life. Let them be part of it. Don't push them away. Don't push them away. Let them in. Let them help you. Okay? Because that makes a difference. I'm telling you from experience. I'll see you soon, and it won't be long. And we have all the shows. Everything's lined up already in advance, so it's all good. You may see me sooner rather than later. We'll see. In the meanwhile, keep listening and watching Let's Talk Nutrition. We'll be here. And your health is your wealth. And your health is the wealth of those who care about it. Love you, and I love you.